Hello, everyone. My name is Elaine Corley, and welcome to Business 101. I would like to begin this tutorial with showing you the desktop or the course homepage. So this is where your landing page is for the course. As you can see here, the course is Business 101. 35H is a hybrid class. This is the course homepage. As you can see, this is your navigation bar here. So if you click here, this link here, this link, it will take you to your homepage. This is where you will find content, other resources, and we will visit those links very shortly. So I want to begin with our getting started here. So here you will find my Google Slides. So my Google Slides, if you want to just learn more about the course, to find out what we're going to be doing in each weekly modules, then you can just click here to access any links that I may have. So as you can see here, if you want to know more about me, you can click on my picture here. And also I've created a course schedule. We'll visit that topic as well. But you can click here to print this schedule. I do really highly suggest that you print the course schedule, so that you can keep up with your due dates. Also, if you're actually new to Cengage MindTap, there's a link to either if you're paying with a debit or credit card, you can click on this link. Or if you're paying with financial aid, then you can visit the bookstore. But this is a requirement for this class to have that Cengage MindTap access code. Here you will find a detailed tutorial on how to register if you're new to Cengage MindTap. I also have a link here if you would like to know how to register your Cengage MindTap course. So this is my modules. As you can see, this is going to be a 7-week class. I have my modules, and all of your material is outlined and laid out in each one of those modules. And they're identified as module 1 or module 1 through 7. And in week 1, because this is a 7-week course, those modules are broken down into a 7-week period. So week 1, this is what you will be doing. This will begin on the 13th when this class begins. These are your assignments that you will work on. Week 2, you can see that we will actually be in module 1 in D2L in the content, and these are your assignments as well as your test 1, so forth and so on. So as you can see here, I have a layout of all of your modules, weeks, and what's listed in those modules all the way through the 7th week, as you can see here. And if you go to the right of the page, you will see upcoming. I have a calendar on the page. This calendar includes your all upcoming assignments. So this is just going to be a snapshot of as you can see here, your first 3 assignments are going to be, which is going to be in module 1. So if you just click back over to module 1. Right here in getting started module, this will be week 1, which will begin on the 13th again of March. As you can see that you have your syllabus acknowledgement, business program, student expectation, as well as your class introduction. So those will be the first 3 assignments that you will be responsible for doing. Also, you can see student hours. These are the hours that I'm available. Normally, most of my hours are in person or via Zoom. If you can choose either based on what these hours are. These are the hours that I'm available for students. And if you do decide to join my virtual student hours Zoom link, then you can click on my laptop or my Bitmoji here, and you can access my Zoom link. Also, this is my contact information. I'm located in Building C. office number is 114. And you see my office number here as well. And if you want to email me, you can just click on my Bitmoji and it will open up my email. So let's proceed to go into content. Okay, so as you can see that we're in content, this is the outline of my course. As you can see, we're outlined in modules 1 through 7 because this is a 7-week course. So I have all of the material broken down within those 7 weeks. So as you can see here, this is the only thing that you're going to concentrate on the first week of class, which is going to be when classes start on March 13th, which is a Monday. So you have your class introduction. So if you click on that getting started module, which is where everyone will start, if you click here, you will see you start here. This is the introduction assignment. This is going to be your syllabus acknowledgement as well as your business program student expectation. So some of this information you will not have access to right away because classes doesn't officially begin until March 13th. So you won't have access to all of this information by the time you're watching this video. So the only information that you will probably have access to is your syllabus. But this is everything that's in the Getting Started module. So also included in the Getting Started module, if you're new to MindTap, Cengage MindTap, this is the link that you will click on in order to register your MindTap access code. If for some reason you do not have a MindTap access code when this course begins, Cengage offer all students a free trial for up to 10 days. So you have 10 days to use a free trial before you're prompt to actually enter your access code. This is that weekly schedule that I told you about. So if you click on the link, it will open up the weekly schedule. As you can see here, the weekly schedule includes your assignments by week 1 through week 7. So as you can see here, it also has included due dates of all of the assignments. As you can see here, your introduction, the syllabus acknowledgement, as well as the business program expectation form. They're due on March 19th. Then we move to week 2. We'll be working in module 1, which is going to include chapters 1 through 3. And then, of course, we will have a test, and the due date of that test is the 30th. Let me just say this. My assignments do have due dates, and those assignments will close after this due date. So majority of my assignments, not all of them, but majority of the MindTap assignments will be due on a Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Those assignments will close. Or if you have any assignments that have drop boxes for you to drop assignments in, for example, discussion boards. If you miss a discussion, that discussion board will close on that assignment. So I do highly recommend that you print this schedule so that you can follow your due dates. I also have in the Getting Started module, you can see that I have some business frequently asked questions here as well. I also have the academic calendar here. So this is just to help you to stay in the know. A lot of times, students miss important dates, things that they need to be aware of, like registration, exam dates, and as far as final exams, when the campus is closed, or when the campus is closed, but faculty is still maybe working. So this is a calendar that you can that can assist you with being in to know of those important dates. So here's a link or PDF file to the academic calendar. So as I stated earlier, as you can see, these are your modules 1 through 7. So if I click on module 1, and I click on part 1, this is going to start your chapter assignments. So as you can see, module 1 is part 1 of your textbook is the environment of business. That's going to include chapters 1 through 3. All of the assignments are outlined here. So if you want to just go chapter by chapter, just click on that particular chapter. So it tells you what you need to do in order to complete chapter 1. You need to read the chapter. I highly recommend you read your chapters and complete your mind tap assignments. These are all links to your mind tap assignments here. So as you can see here, these are your PowerPoint slides. This is a quick link to the chapter itself, as well as your mind tap assignments. And these links will take you directly into mind tap. Same with chapter 2. It tells you what you need to do in order to complete chapter 2. So here you have your mind tap assignments, which are below here. And then you also have a discussion thread that you are required to complete as well. And that is going to be this discussion link here. I do have a rubrics that's attached, and I'll advise you to look at that rubric so that you can see how you are graded. And again, you have your test. Now, in this class, we do have a total of 5 tests. 1 test is dropped. I normally don't reopen tests unless it's under certain circumstances and is limited circumstances that I will reopen a test. So this is why 1 test will drop. So if you miss the test, it will drop because it will be your lowest scored test. So if you get a 0, that test will drop and it will not affect your grade. Now, however, if you miss the second test and you receive a 0, that test will affect your grade. So you do have the opportunity to miss where you can miss 1 exam and it will not affect your grade because it will drop. So the same information for all of the modules. Module 7, which is going to be our last module, is going to include your Excel assignments. So as you can see here, you will be required to do a forecasting spreadsheet, and you will also be required to do a capital budgeting assignment. So for both of these assignments, I normally insert videos, YouTube tutorials that will help assist you with these assignments as well. And these are the Excel tutorials that I have available as well to help assist you for the ones of you that may be new to Excel. So this concludes this tutorial as well. But before we go, I do want to point out for the ones of you that might be new to D2L, this is your email icon. Of course, this is where you can send me emails or you can receive emails from me. I do highly recommend that you set up your emails in the email settings so that your emails can transfer over to a personal email, which will help getting your emails on time. This is where the announcement sections, this is where, of course, where I will post important announcements as well. So this concludes the tutorial and the outline of my class. If you have any questions, you can contact me. You can stop by my office. You can call me. All of my contact information is outlined here to the right of the page. So if you have any questions, by all means, please feel free to contact me. I look forward to this 7-week mini, and I look forward to getting to know each of you.